Tatty Duck, a true story by Juliet Deacock. In a special part of England, nestled in the Hampshire Downs, winds the age-old Itchen River, where all of nature sounds. The birds and ducks all calling, their song is oh so sweet, the crystal waters sparkling in the summer heat. And this is where our story set, starting one spring day, when Mother Katy read the press and what it had to say. A little duckling needs a home, the local paper said. Abandoned by its mother, will need to be hand-fed. It's really very tiny and just a few days old. If not looked after shortly, it will die out in the cold. The Peck family lived in a cottage a little way upstream. Kate, Mike and their 3 boys, excited and so keen. They answered the advertisement. We'll give it a home here. Not once a second thought, a worry or a fear. But Barney, their dear brown lab, would meet his new cute mate. How would that go, friend or foe? Let's hope it's love not hate. So baby duckling came to stay, who was loved right from the start. Oh, so tiny and so dear, they hoped they'd never part. This fluffy little duckling now had 3 new brothers. It had a little bent-up beak, quite different from the others. But they found it was a poorly one, chesty and quite ill. They cuddled it and kept it warm. They didn't need a pill. Soon the water and the food helped it get quite strong. Hooray, it was much better. It chirped a little song. On holiday they were due to go, but Sam would stay behind, so he became the special one, as they were soon to find. A boy or girl they did not know. The feathers would tell in time. Brown for girls and green for boys, when they reached their prime. And soon it was known as Tatty Duck, and this became its name. So much excitement for the Pecks and neighbours down the lane. For a bed they used a cardboard box, a mop head to it stuck. It felt all warm and cosy, just like a mother duck. They put it by the oven to keep it warm and snug, and fed it little chick crumbs, pecking from the kitchen rug. A bucket in the garden was where Tatty learnt to swim, waddling up a plank, and then would suddenly jump in. Now getting so much bigger, the hen hut became its house. In the cottage it would come, squeaking like a mouse. It would climb up onto Barney's back when lying on the floor, and help itself to their drinks. How they loved it more and more. From bucket to the paddling pool, and down the river they'd go, Tatty and all the family, with Barney still in tow. The paddling pool, so much fun, in circles it would swim, hilarious and total joy when all the boys got in. When Tatty got its grown-up feathers, 'twas time to learn to fly. Being a pilot, Mike declared, I will give it a try. He ran around the garden, flapping arms up in the air. So funny did he look, all Tatty did was sit and stare. With all the feathers grown now, clearly a girl was she, such a special and unusual one as other ducks would see. Eventually the day arrived when to the river she'd fly, and there to stay all on her own, as many days went by. One cold day Sam walked the dog, wrapped up in coat and scarf. On seeing Sam she followed him home, oh how it made them laugh. Sometimes she'd pop back to the house and make her presence known, but happily she settled now, the river's her new home. Not seen for many weeks, the neighbours all so sad. Mike saw a pretty lady duck with bent-up beak she had. Surrounded by her feathered friends, so grown-up she'd now become. Swimming happily down the river, she was having so much fun. Her little bent-up beak didn't bother her at all. In fact, she was quite proud of it. She'd stand up straight and tall. Whilst Mike was sad, he had to smile. She'd brought them many joys, to know they'd raised a healthy one, just like their big strong boys. So Tatty, we hope you'll find a mate, and our job will soon be through, and maybe you'll have your own baby ducks, to love like we love you.